Former Teen Mom star Kailyn Lowry allegedly called the police on her ex, and he has some shocking claims against the podcaster. She admits she does not have a great relationship with most of her baby daddies. Now, one is exposing her, and he is holding nothing back. Keep reading for more details. Kailyn Lowry calls police on ex. It has not been an easy road for Kailyn Lowry and her baby daddies. She was in love with Joe Rivera as a teenager and ended up moving in with him and his family. They were very receptive to her as she grew up in dysfunction, plus she was carrying their grandson. Sadly, after she welcomed her son, Isaac, they split up and the relationship was tumultuous. Kailyn found love with Javi Marroquin, whom she married and had son, Lincoln, but that ended in divorce. They still struggled to get along properly, and then she moved on with Chris Lopez. Kailyn had 2 sons, Creed and Lux, with him. Kailyn Lowry, they were extremely combative, but she has said he was the one who got away. Their relationship is essentially non-existent, and now she is with Elijah Scott. They have 3 children, a son, Rio, and twins, Valley and Verse. The 2 are engaged and are hoping to get married when the time is right, but now Kailyn is being called out by one of her exes. She claims that she may not like all of them, but she can deal with the 3. That does not appear to be the case, according to Chris Lopez. Chris Lopez's Instagram page TM_chatter shared a post from Chris' IG stories. He claimed that Kailyn Lowry called the police, alleging he was harassing and posting about her on the internet. It appears that he does not understand why this keeps happening, and he is not doing anything wrong. More so, Chris maintains that whatever he may have said or posted is his personal experience. Yet, he never mentioned names, and that is his truth. Who do they believe? Teen Mom viewers have seen Kailyn Lowry since she was a teenager and are familiar with her work. Therefore, do they believe Chris Lopez, or do they think Kailyn has been actively calling the police? Or is it a matter of her still being in love with him, so this is how she keeps him close? Fans and followers weighed in. Honestly, he seems still in love with Kail. Why else continue this negative energy for so long? Just parent and move on at this point. Kail has always been a Karen. We already knew this. SMH, doesn't she have like 7 kids she could be focusing on instead of what someone is posting online? You got her pregnant twice, no sympathy, dude. It seems pretty split down the middle, so time will tell if Chris is telling the truth or if he is just stirring up trouble. Do you think Kailyn is actively calling the police on Chris? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. The ongoing saga between former Teen Mom star Kailyn Lowry and her ex, Chris Lopez, has taken a dramatic turn, with allegations of police involvement and public accusations flying on social media. The mother of 7 has been open about her strained relationships with her children's fathers, but recent events have thrust her contentious dynamic with Lopez back into the spotlight. Lopez, the father of 2 of Lowry's sons, has made bold claims against the podcaster, while Lowry's actions suggest she's reached her breaking point. Here's a deep dive into the latest developments, fan reactions, and what this means for the former couple. A history of tension. Kailyn Lowry's journey through love and parenthood has been anything but smooth. As a teenager, she fell hard for Joe Rivera, moving in with his family to escape a dysfunctional home life. The couple welcomed their son, Isaac, but their relationship crumbled soon after, leading to years of rocky co-parenting. Lowry later married Javi Marroquin, with whom she shares son Lincoln. Their marriage ended in divorce, and their attempts to co-parent have been fraught with challenges. Then came Chris Lopez, the father of Lowry's sons Lux and Creed. Their relationship was marked by intense volatility, with Lowry once describing Lopez as the one who got away. Despite their split, the tension between them has never fully dissipated. Currently, Lowry is engaged to Elijah Scott, with whom she shares 3 children, son Rio and twins Valley and Verse. The couple plans to marry when the timing feels right, but her past continues to cast a shadow over her present. While Lowry has stated she can manage civil interactions with her exes Rivera, Marroquin, and Lopez, recent events suggest otherwise, particularly with Lopez. Chris Lopez's shocking claims. The latest chapter in this drama unfolded when the Instagram page TM_chatter shared a post from Chris Lopez's Instagram stories. Lopez alleged that Lowry called the police on him, claiming he was harassing her and posting about her online. According to Lopez, these accusations are baseless. He insists he hasn't done anything wrong and that his social media posts reflect his personal experiences without directly naming Lowry. "I'm just speaking my truth," Lopez reportedly wrote, expressing frustration over what he perceives as repeated attempts to silence him. Lopez's claims have sparked speculation about Lowry's motives. Is she genuinely feeling harassed, or is this a reaction to unresolved feelings? Some fans point to Lowry's history of emotional intensity with Lopez, wondering if her actions are a way to keep him in her orbit. Others believe Lopez's posts may have crossed a line, prompting Lowry to take legal steps to protect herself and her family. Fan reactions. A divided audience. The Teen Mom fanbase, which has followed Lowry's journey since her teenage years, is split on who to believe. Social media comments reveal a range of perspectives, with some siding with Lowry and others questioning Lopez's intentions. Here's a sampling of what fans are saying. Chris needs to let it go. If he's still posting about her years later, it sounds like he's the one who can't move on. Just co-parent and call it a day. Kailyn's always been extra. Calling the police over Instagram posts? She's got 7 kids to focus on, come on. Lopez got her pregnant twice, so he doesn't get to play the victim now. He knew who she was. I believe Chris. Kailyn's got a history of stirring the pot and then acting like the victim. He's just telling his side. The divide reflects the complexity of their history. Viewers who've watched Lowry navigate motherhood and relationships for over a decade are familiar with her fiery personality and tendency to stand her ground. However, Lopez's claims resonate with those who feel Lowry may exaggerate conflicts to maintain control or attention. The truth, as always, likely lies in a gray area. Lowry's perspective. A mother under pressure. Lowry has never shied away from discussing her challenges as a mother of 7 and a public figure. On her podcasts, Coffee Convos and Barely Famous, she's been candid about the difficulties of co-parenting with multiple exes. She's admitted that her relationship with Lopez is particularly strained, often describing it as non-existent. Yet, her decision to involve the police suggests she feels genuinely threatened or frustrated by Lopez's actions. Whether it's about protecting her privacy, her children, or her mental health, Lowry's move indicates she's drawing a hard line. Lowry's supporters argue that her focus should be on her children and her blossoming relationship with Scott, not on petty disputes with exes. With 3 young children under 2 and 4 older sons, her plate is undeniably full. Critics, however, see her police call as an overreaction, pointing to her history of public feuds as evidence of a pattern. Lopez's side. A man misunderstood? Chris Lopez has maintained a lower profile than Lowry, but his recent posts suggest he's fed up with being painted as the villain. By claiming he's only sharing his truth, Lopez positions himself as someone unfairly targeted by Lowry's influence and platform. His frustration may stem from the power imbalance. Lowry's status as a reality TV star and podcaster gives her a larger audience and more control over the narrative. Lopez's decision to air his grievances on social media, however, has drawn criticism for perpetuating drama rather than resolving it privately. Some fans sympathize with Lopez, arguing that he's entitled to express his perspective, especially if he feels misrepresented. Others believe his continued focus on Lowry shows an inability to move forward, particularly since their romantic relationship ended years ago. What's next for Lowry and Lopez? As this feud plays out in the public eye, several questions remain. Will Lowry and Lopez find a way to co-parent peacefully for the sake of Lux and Creed? Is Lowry's police call a one-off reaction or a sign of deeper unresolved issues? And how will this drama impact Lowry's relationship with her fans, who are clearly divided? For now, neither Lowry nor Lopez has provided further details, leaving fans to speculate based on social media snippets and past patterns. The Teen Mom audience is no stranger to drama, but this latest chapter underscores the challenges of co-parenting in the public eye. Whether Lowry and Lopez can find common ground or continue their war of words, one thing is clear: their story is far from over. What do you think? Is Kailyn Lowry justified in calling the police? Or